What is going on, Crunk Nation Motivation fam bam? Let's go. Alright, so if you tuned into last week, I had said a chapter of my autobiography that I wrote. It was called The Light Turns Green, and I stopped at where I was where doctors didn't want to work on me no more because I wasn't waking up. Alright, so let's go. Let's get that work in and continue. Alright, let's get it in. Start with some market arm circles. Alright. So the continuance of that is that 7 months after I got released, went back home, and when I got back home, it was crazy because I remember I had, at that time I had a boxer and a chihuahua, and when I got home, they ran up to me and started greeting me. You could tell they missed me, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I was like, that's a good sign, to know that I was missed. But yeah, so they came up to me and they were all crazy. You could tell they had missed me. But after that, that's when later on, after like a month and a half, that's when I was officially single because me and my girlfriend had ended it. And about 2 months went by when my sister, she ended up going to work. And she's like, all right, I'll see you later. I'm like, all right, cool. And I was just sitting there on my phone. And she was just like, later on, she would get off of work like at 11. She would come back, and I was still sitting there watching TV, not doing much. And she'd just be like, there was one point she just went all out. She got fed up. She said, dude, I'm done, man. I put my life on pause for you. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not focusing on school. I'm not getting a boyfriend just to take you out, to keep you away from depression and to be there for you. She goes, but you don't even care about yourself. You're not working on yourself. You're not doing nothing to get yourself better. You should at least be trying at least a little bit to move your toes, to move your ankles, to move your arms, to work out. And she's just like, I can't be doing this. She's like, I'm done. When she gave up on me, let me tell you, that opened my eyes because I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. She was the last person that was helping me out. I'm like, am I really gonna sit here and let my life just freaking waste and not do nothing, or am I gonna actually get up, find my purpose, and do what I have to do? And I was like, I wasn't born in a wheelchair, so I'm not gonna die in a wheelchair. So I ended up, that's when I ended up doing the hard work and the effort, and let me tell you, March of 2015, I had went to a Catholic Congress, and there was a point where the bishop came in at the very end, and I was in the wheelchair, and I went, and my uncle pushed me to him, and I got a blessing, and after I got that blessing, I was like, okay, I didn't really believe, I didn't really have that much faith, but I was just like, okay, well, let's see what happens, and don't get me wrong, I was still doing the hard work, I was still doing, my part, and slowly but surely, I ended up I got off of the wheelchair. I started doing stuff on the walker, started going places on the walker, and let me tell you, it was such a blessing. Way better than having to carry around a damn chair. And that was my main goal, because I'm like, I'm tired of being in the chair. I don't want to be in a wheelchair. I wasn't born in a wheelchair. I don't want to die in a wheelchair. And I'm like, I don't care what doctors say. I refuse to believe them. I don't care even if they said I was paralyzed. Let me tell you, I would still put in work some way or somehow. Because I wouldn't be happy with my life. I wouldn't be settled. I cannot settle. I don't settle for less. And yeah, pretty much after that, 2014, they had asked me. I was going to doctor's appointments, and they were telling me that I needed a hip replacement, and I was like, damn. I'm like, I know that would help me out a lot, cause let me just tell you that in the accident, my brain, it grew two extra bones, one on my shoulder, and as you can see, that's why I got limitations on it. I can't do much, and one on my hip. So when it grew, it went like this, and the other bone was like my bottom arm, and that's why it would hurt because when I would sit down normal, that's what it was pinching. It was pinching like that, and it would hurt a lot. And I was like, damn. And the doctor said like, oh, your insurance doesn't want to pay for it. I would need a letter. I'll need you. I'll have to write a letter saying that you really need it because it's mandatory, so they could actually pay for you and you could get it done because honestly, I don't even think you would be able to live through life. You would be able to live life without being in pain. And then after that, that's when I was lucky and I was happy that they ended up doing it. They did it, and he stated to my sister that what he ended up doing was he ended up chopping this part off, so it was a gap. After he chopped it off, there was a gap, and where that gap was, that's where he put in the hip replacement. And now, I mean, I could do a lot more, and it's way better, and and it feels way better. Otherwise, I wouldn't be as far as I am, you know. But yeah, after that, that's when the whole process was slow. I would go outside. You could even see some of the videos if you scroll down. I got summaries in there. But I mean, I would walk. I would walk every single day. We're talking about every single day, every single morning at 10 o'clock. I would go outside, start walking the block. Start walking the block with my caretaker. I would walk about 50 steps. Next, the next day I'd be like, okay, I did 50. I got to do at least 55. The next day 55. All right, cool. Let's try 60. And that's how I keep doing until I lost count. I would just be walking it because I had to. Now that's what I do. I walk because I have to. I go places because I have to. I don't count the steps now. I'm like, whatever. It's life. I'm on a walker officially. I'm happy now. But as we speak, I'm merging to the cane, and you can see some of my videos too that I'm merging to the cane, and that's because I'm still not happy in the situation that I'm in. And you already know what they say. If you're not happy in the situation that you're in, then only you got the power to do something to change it. But that's what I'm actually doing. Because where I'm gonna be happy and when I know I'm gonna be happy is when I reach every single goal that I aim for, and I'm helping other people get to their goals. Helping them out to get better, to do better, and to get in a better state. But then after that, it was probably like 7 years after that, when I got out of the hospital, that I was already, I'm a walker, walking around and everything. Because I was only in a wheelchair for like 2 years and a half, and I've been on the cane, the walker, probably for a good like 5 years now. And the thing is that I still refuse to give up. Merging to the cane, and like I said, I'm gonna keep working hard to get where I want. And and then I guess we're done with that chapter. Stay tuned, and you will find out more about testimonies and more about me. All right, you see me sweating. It's hot. So I hope you guys put in that work too. You guys kept up. You guys sweated a bit. Got a good workout in, and never give up. You already know. Crunk Nation Motivation out. Stay tuned for the next chapters. Thank you so much. Crunk out.